Blazers in the game. It's good to see them take a chance to win the highest level. Well, I think I go way back. Major Jones, Charles Jones, Caldwell Jones, the Plumleys.
Ball back in the game. Nice play. Look at that. Look at that.
It's a lot of games of basketball, being able to have that play, make that play.
Executing plays. Look at that. Misdirection, ball reversal. Look at the ball movement. Ending up with a jello jump shot.
Well, he knows how to play. I love that you can see. Now the Blazers' rhythm. Offensive end is good. They're sharing it. They have two vets down there.
LiAngelo Ball with the jumper. Near turnover, definite turnover. Carton forced. Look ahead to LiAngelo Ball, gathers himself and knocks down the three. Air ball is a nice three. Ball, time to gather himself. Line the seams up, Smitty.
Feet set.
They're looking to run.
That's nice. That gets Scotty on the board. The Toronto Brass.
As a reminder, playing 4 10-minute quarters here in the Summer League. Scotty Barnes getting on the floor with the strip. And Morgan finishes it off.
You saw right there his versatility defensively.
One-on-one against Quentin Grimes. Easy off the glass.
I like that from Grimes. This is how he played at Houston. Very aggressive.
Scotty Barnes from straightaway three.
Oh, yeah.
And now the doubters who said he couldn't shoot.
Players, and for the young man himself, because he's got a lot of things in his package.
Thanks, John. Fran, as you talked about Toppin needing to separate himself in terms of a position on this Knicks roster, last season he was able to do that with his ability to run the floor. In particular, Game 2 stands out of the playoff run.
Because of that athleticism and his ability to shoot it.
Toppin's guarding Barnes. Kick out to Johnson with the left, rolls it in for the bucket.
Who played at Minnesota, the University of Minnesota. You ready for this? For Bill Musselman. And he played with David Winfield and the late Flip Saunders and Ron Behagen and some great players. He's a great story. Watch Scotty Barnes now. Nice.
Scotty Barnes flying through with the offensive board and the putback.
He's got that characteristic. He uses that athleticism in order to score.
You telling me, Sim? They're having a problem with the clock on this end. Don't know if the refs see it yet. There's a bucket by Champagnie.
Yep.
Shoot it to McBride. He'll take the three. Vildoza trying to keep it alive. Outlet to
Great pass.
Slams it home.
He threw that with his left hand, John. Just watch the left hand here. That's hard to do from 75 feet. He put Matt Morgan in his back pocket right there. And a great recognition by the Knicks to see that mismatch.
Things starting to heat up. Jalen Adams knocks down a three.
In Summer League to be the go-to guy.
He has scored the last 6 points for the Knicks. Scotty Barnes stays with it. I think he's the one who tipped it home. Star of the game.
Absolutely right, John. Okay, Scotty, let me give you your stats, just so you know. 18 points, 10 boards, 5 assists, 7 of 18 from the field. But you had 1 turnover, sir. How you feel?
I feel great. Just came out here, wanted to have fun, play hard, be intense on defense. I just wanted to play the game the right way. So we got the win. That's all that really matters.
One of the things that we hear a lot in terms of the curve and making the next step is the speed and the athleticism.
Because the Rockets, 3 of their 4 draft picks are already out here on the court.
And Mobley with his first bucket as a Cleveland Cavalier.
There's a mix-up. He gets to the rim easy. But this is called a hostage dribble. That was perfect. Perfect execution by the big fella.
And Kevin Gelly knocks that one away. Here's Evan Mobley leading the break. Okoro jams it home.
But you remember him in high school? He was considered one of the top 15 players. And things change.
Mobley. on a 15-5 run. Evan Mobley early on with the touch.
You know, these great shooters in the NBA understand that those corners, there's not room for your feet, so you really got to make sure when you slide into that shot that you know where your feet are. That's a big fella.
Rock the rim.
The Jalen Green show, so watch him just power through Şengün and use that size and length and just a morsel of taste of what Cavaliers can expect.
One of these lottery picks makes a big play. You can just feel the buzz in the arena.
Yep. And this kid right here, watch this footwork.
Get out of here!
Get it out of here!
Send it back!
You know who's guarding him right now? A guy that he played against a lot in Southern Cal. Watch out.
Up top!
Yep.
With the alley-oop, Evan Mobley. To that Evan Mobley alley-oop.
Yeah, nicely done. Nice pick and roll. You see the big guy's got to get out quickly. Watch him get to the basket quickly. And he puts KJ in a bad spot. But normally I would go salad first.
Salad and all you can eat?
Yeah. Then you want to feel okay. Some guys that they already are going to count on. But for a 19-year-old kid, you know, they just signed Daniel Tice.
Mobley
That's nice.
Showing off the range, knocking down the jump. Green felt the contact, gets it to go, and one.
This is what he learned in the G League. Watch this. He's going to keep the defender on his back. See that? The defender can never, as far as international kids.
Outlet pass to Jalen Green. Finds that three-point line.
Yep.
Knocks down his first three with a Houston Rocket.
Let's see if he can get to the basket.
Shot clock is off. Game clock is down to 6. Jalen Green with hands on his hip. Gets to the bucket. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The number 2 overall pick slithering through the defense. So smooth.
That young man played for Mick Cronin at Cincinnati. And that was not his forte.
Jalen Green with a step back 3.
We know he can score. What does he do in pick and roll?
Cut off by Stevens, but he still finds a way to make it go.
He's a born scorer.
He's the number 3 overall pick, but then Jalen Green can't stop me. Steven Silas is coming up. Şengün, look, he's calling for it. Sets the screen for Green. Step back 3. He has got that shot locked down.
Chuck Daly used to say, what will the player do when the play breaks down? Because the play always breaks down.
An 18-5 Houston run dating back to the second quarter. Jalen Green curling off the screen, knocks down 2 threes in a row.
Here we go.
Giving dap to Christopher.
Dude, watch this now. Against an elite defender, Mobley get touches, and that's what he's doing.
6-point lead for Houston. Jalen Green dancing with the ball up against Stevens. Another step back. That is his signature move already.
Jalen Green thinks he's the best player out here. That's perfect footwork right there. Jalen Hands, who has always had that speed.
You know Green's going right back to the bucket. He's going to get the finish for 2. He's got 23 points already.
Green, this kid, he got game underneath the shot blocker. Crafty, as he physically figures everything out.
Evan Mobley now has 12 points.
Yes.
Shaq Martin.
Yep.
Jalen, 23 points, 5 rebounds, and the victory. What are you most proud of in your debut NBA performance?
I think just coming out and playing together and getting out fast, executing the offense, and getting the win. We ain't played in a minute. We only had a week of practice, and we got the dub, so we're going to keep continuing that run.
Down the stretch, back and forth ball game, going back and forth. I know as a competitor, you love that. Did you lock in and go to another level then?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I could go higher than that level, but, yeah, I got to my level today. Just going to keep going, though.
All right. I have a burning question since the draft. Why the bell bottoms on the pants?
I wanted to make a statement. I wanted to be excited on draft, and I want people to remember it, so I know there's going to be good, bad comments, but it was the talk of the night, and that was the plan.
All right, speaking of a statement, though, Jalen, quite honestly, you are a living, breathing experiment in terms of what Team Ignite from the G League produces when guys make the transition to the NBA. How much do you think your experience with Team Ignite prepared you for the level of competition and the athleticism out here today?
I mean, the ultimate goal for G League Ignite was just to be a pro and learn the game as much as we can before we headed up to the NBA. So I think we accomplished that. We learned how to be a pro on and off the court, and I mean, I think I showed it tonight too.
What will you remember most from this win?
From this win, just the chemistry. Coming down in that, it started the third. I just felt it. It felt exciting. We started hitting shots and we just got on that run. So, yeah.
All right, we got to talk off air. I want to know what you're using in your hair. Thank you, Jalen.
This is what I use in my hair. Just water. Just water.
Killian now. Shot clock down to 12. Killian into the corner. Cunningham with his first shot is good. Pure.
So what do you say? No worry about who's handling the basketball.
Cunningham got hit with the screen. Couldn't get around and they get the miss anyway. Cunningham, his second three ball on the way. Got it.
Boy, he is aggressive.
Doris Burke, he's a vegan, but he's eating anything he wants early in this game against OKC. Back after this. Baseline kick out to Earl. Earl with a little Euro step in the paint, ran into some traffic. Good closeout by Cunningham defensively and might have gotten a piece of that.
Sprinting out, multiple efforts. I mean, folks, to close that hard, not seem to... He didn't step on anybody's foot, which usually can lend itself to a more severe injury. He just twisted it.
And Cunningham, with a little bit of anticipation, defensively punches one home.
He plays with a nice pace, doesn't he?
Ben Domboya.
You see, Kay just... He's in sync a little bit, gets his hands on a ball that he was not the initial defender.
Building and not just building, but winning as well. Cunningham had a shot blocked, got it back inside the three-point line and swishes.
You see some of the quickness. Oh, man.
Yeah, 3 for 10. And Cunningham with another bucket.